size, there's less automobiles that would perhaps drown out the buskers.
Yeah, so the road noise in Roanoke can be significant, especially come the first warm weekend of spring when everyone's taking their motorcycles around in laps. But mostly it's great, and the way that the city's laid out, with the plazas and parks that we have here, laid out by an architect named Jon Nolen. It's interesting. I've been traveling street performing now full time for 5 years, and I'll show up in a new place like the pier at St. Petersburg on the Gulf of Mexico, and it feels very familiar. Like when I show up, I instantly understand how the flow of foot traffic is going to work. It feels very organic, and then I look it up, and Jon Nolen, the same man, was the civil engineer that laid out the pier in St. Petersburg near the Dali Museum. And so it's very interesting how the influence of one man 100 plus years ago can form communities that he probably didn't even realize that he was helping to form. And so Roanoke is very well designed for it. We're working on creating a more inviting atmosphere in those downtown spaces that are so walkable and so nice, so that people are coming downtown more often. Because due to the work that so many people in Roanoke do with call centers, with working in health insurance or some other kind of administrative field, there's a lot of working from home and working remote from home. And people don't come downtown as much as they did pre-pandemic. So we're very much working on making sure that downtown Roanoke remains an inviting and fun place to walk around.
Oh, indeed. That common space you were referring to that Nolen designed, it reminds me kind of Michael Pollan wrote a good book about gardens, and there's a Highland Park is an excellent garden, excellent park here. And what it basically means is with social or common areas in the center of downtown,
yeah.
You add to that someone playing outdoor music at a appropriate volume level, a few murals up around in the backdrop, and it's like you're walking into a movie perhaps. And being in such settings draws people in. It makes them stay longer.
Right.
It makes for the great what do you remember when you go to a spot? I would probably remember the busker that was playing. If they were playing decent, I would probably still remember them. If they were playing excellently, I would certainly hold on to that.
Right.